Hello, I'm Dr. Heather Moore, owner of Total Performance Physical Therapy. Let's discuss plantar fasciitis treatments you can do at home. Well, when we are recording this video, it's the middle of summer, so lots of bare feet, lots of beach walking, lots of flip-flops, which are not very good for your feet and not very conducive to maintaining a good arch or having that integrity in your foot that needs to maintain that plantar fascia. So the plantar fascia is just on the bottom of your foot, runs the bottom of your foot, and that's why a lot of times a common symptom of plantar fasciitis is heel pain in the morning, pain on the bottom of the foot. The most notable one though is waking up and having that first step be extremely painful. That's a very good indication of plantar fasciitis. So it's usually comes on because of a lot of barefoot walking, some tightness in your calf, some tightness elsewhere. So we're going to talk about things you can do at home to relieve some of this. Now, obviously, we always talk about making sure that you do consult a medical professional when you're dealing with treating things at home, because there's a lot of times many more things to it. It's not just plantar fasciitis. It's not just a simple answer of one thing going wrong or one muscle imbalance. So it's really important that you make sure that you get a consultation with a doctor of physical therapy. We offer them for free. All you have to do is call our office at 215-997-9898. We'd be happy to get you in and make sure that you are truly only dealing with plantar fasciitis. But if it is in fact a case of plantar fasciitis, there's night splints, there's all these different things that people subscribe to and try, and a lot of them can fail due to the lack of really following through with proper footwear and other things throughout the day. So it's important that you make sure that if you do develop symptoms of plantar fasciitis, it's not just going to be the few stretches that I'm going to show you. You're going to have to make sure you're wearing proper footwear. That's sneakers, even inside the house. Something with a good arch support. No flat shoes, not like I'm wearing, no flip-flops, no matter if you buy the special ones or not. Offer the type of arch support that a sneaker will. Not only will they not offer arch support, they won't offer the shock absorption that a sneaker does. So if you are someone that's suffering from plantar fasciitis, you want to make sure that you wear that proper footwear. It's really important. Plantar fasciitis can become chronic very quickly, meaning it doesn't go away. It causes you to limp, causing knee pain, causing hip pain, causing back pain. So I'm going to show you just a couple of quick and easy stretches that you can do at home, but that's in addition to also making sure that you have some type of proper footwear on and you're not continuing to walk barefoot until those symptoms and that pain is relieved. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and run our foot over this beastie ball. Okay, you can use a golf ball, but this is the most effective tool for loosening up the plantar fascia. And all you're going to do is just put them on the bottom of your foot. You want to roll from your from your heel all the way to the front of your toes. Put as much pressure on as you can tolerate. Sometimes if you put too much, it can be extremely sore. Nice and easy, okay? If you find a tight spot, just hold on there just for a couple seconds. Don't try and get all the knots out at once. It can be very painful. So just again, roll from your heel all the way to your toes, stopping in between, rolling all over the foot. You want to do that for about 5 minutes, a couple times a day. You can keep this underneath your desk to be able to roll that out nice and easy. The next one I'm going to show you is just a simple stretch. So you need to do this without shoes on. You can't really get this stretch without shoes on. You're going to put your toes flat on the floor and then just lift your heel up off the ground, keeping your toes flat on the floor. You want to kind of lean more towards the big toe as opposed to the other toes when you're doing this stretch. But holding that toe on the ground is going to allow for that plantar fascia to be stretched. So if this is really painful, only go up as high as you need to feel a nice gentle stretch. You can hold that 30 seconds and you can do that 6 times. This is also a good one to do if you're sitting in a chair. You can just kind of put your foot back like this, nice and easy, keeping those toes flat on the ground and just lifting that heel up. Again, you can kind of do this just holding this there at work, making sure that you're moving towards the inside of the big toe as opposed to the outside on that little toe. The final thing that you want to do at home for plantar fasciitis is take a water bottle, fill it with water, freeze it, and then run it underneath your foot. You want to do this about once a day, at least once a day, if not 2 or 3 times a day for about 10 minutes. But that frozen that ice on the bottom of your foot is going to help that inflammation. So just take your water bottle, put it right underneath your foot, just like you would the Beastie ball, and roll it back and forth. You want to roll again from the heel all the way up to the toes, making sure that you are addressing all of the plantar fascia, not just the parts that hurt. You want to make sure that you get all of that inflammation out on the entire plantar fascia. If you or someone you know is suffering from plantar fasciitis and wants a free consultation with a doctor of physical therapy, all you have to do is call our office at 215-997-9898, and we'd be happy to get you in. Thanks, and have a good night.